Good Wednesday. What I want to talk about in today's devotional is it's a topic that I have seen a couple articles in the Catholic News Agency about. I've heard Catholics talk about, and I've even heard peoples of other faith talking about what they miss about not being able to go into church. We're all in that same boat. You have to make a reservation if you want to go to church. You don't make reservations to go to church. You make reservations to go to a restaurant to eat out, and it better be a fancy restaurant. And what I want us to think about is when this COVID is over with and the dispensation's been lifted for attending Mass, I want us to think about, starting now, why we're not attending church. Because I can tell you in the two churches I'm assigned to, we're not at the max of what we could have in there for the masses. So there's plenty of room for you. But why is it we're not coming? And I may not be the best person in the world to think along these lines because I got ordained and I know that gives me like a free ticket into church. And quite frankly, you probably want to see me here. But the one thought that I want to put into your head and that I continue to think about is that we're family, and our faith is one of community. God made us to be in community. The Trinity is a community. We're born into a family. And this church is certainly a family, so when we're baptized, we're brought into another family. And what I want you to know is that when you're not in church, that I miss you. And I'm not just saying I miss you because there's an empty spot in a pew. I'm saying I miss you because you're not here. When you're in church, church is better because of it. And when you're not in church, I'm not all I can be because you're not here. And I'm not saying that this is not about you, this is about me. I'm being very selfish now. I want to be all that I can be. Last Saturday in the morning prayers, the reading for the morning prayer came from 2 Peter. And they're talking about when the new heavens and the new earth arrive. And what it says in there is, "So beloved, while waiting for this, the new heaven and the new earth, make every effort to be found without stain or defilement and at peace in His sight," in God's sight. I'm here to tell you that I cannot be found without stain or defilement or at peace without your help. I know that. I know my limitations. And not only will you help me become a better and more holy person, but you will help everybody else in the pews to become a more holy person. They will help you if you're comfortable, and we all would be. I would be. I mean, when I go home and watch this, I'm not sitting in my clerics watching it. I'm sitting at home in very comfortable clothes. But I can't make it alone, and there isn't any of us that can make it alone. We all need each other's help. So please, when the time's right for you, because there are some who have serious concerns, and I don't want to downplay those. When the time is right for you, please come back and sit in the pews, because we all need each other here. Thank you for listening.